Nice, Stu. Good boy. This has been some hike. It's 100% humidity right now. We're in the jungle. It seems okay here, but it sounds like there's quite a storm. I think we're up on the top of the cliff line somewhere in Marpi. I think you can get an idea of the storm coming in. Well, I'm not quite sure how I got up here, but it appeared to be right on the edge of maybe a 300-400 foot drop right there. That cliff over there is Suicide Cliff here in Marpi. The storm has really moved in fast. I have to move back into the jungle where it's not even raining in here. It's surprisingly hard to find a cave in Marpi compared to Naftan Peninsula that I'm used to. I have found lots of caves in Marpi, but when you really need one, you can't find it. It's very humid right now, raining like crazy, except here in the jungle it's not too bad. You can only get so wet before you can't get any more wetter. Here goes my exploring buddy up that way. Don't know what he's looking for now. His name is Stewie. He does pretty good in Naftan, but here in Marpi he's kind of lost. It's kind of hard to get lost in Marpi. Just start heading downhill and you should be alright. Here he comes. He has a good sense of smell. An okay sense of direction, but he's not always right. He's wrong about half the time. Between my sense of direction, him, and my 99-cent compass, we always find our way back out. It's not a good trek unless you get lost at least once during the hike somewhere. You never know what you'll find in the jungles of Saipan, but you always find something. Something that says, what is that? I don't have a clue what that was. But there's more over here. Stu, what is that? Judging from my exploring buddy there, he didn't have a clue what it was either. Constantly sniffing it. Some type of mushroom maybe? You got me. There's another one over there. Is it possible for the humidity to get over 100%? You pass a cave every 100 yards for 2 miles, but when you really need one, you can't find one. Now along this ridge line of these rocks, there should be a cave. And my guess was there's a cave right here. Well, it's filled in with dirt now. This is jungle in Marpi, and the jungle in Naftan are completely different. Marpi is on the north side of Saipan, Naftan on the south. But the difference is tremendous. Here, there's a lot of larger trees, which means the smaller trees and the brush are non-existent like it is in Naftan. In Afghanistan they have what I call the 5 foot a minute jungle. It literally takes you 1 minute to go 5 feet. Here it's quite easy hiking, except for the cliffs. But you get wet when it rains here, don't you, Stu? He's getting hungry and I'm looking for a dry spot so we can eat. Keep on looking. Well, this is twice on this trek so far that this has happened. I was standing right here looking at the World War II beer bottles right there, Japanese beer bottles, and a wild chicken takes off right here, leaves her eggs behind. Even Stewie didn't see that one coming. Right? Leave it alone, Stu. He chased the chicken over there. Really gets your heart going. There's supposed to be a cave here, but there's not. Keep on looking. I came across this clearing here. At least it used to be a clearing. You can see it's much lighter. It's not as dark as the jungle. It used to be cleared. Probably an old abandoned farm. You can see right there what's left of the hut that used to be here. Probably 15 years ago, and not much is left. 15 years in the jungle. Another difference I noticed about the jungles on the north side of Saipan compared to the south side is there's no spiders here. Not even a spider web. The north side of Saipan, the jungles are so thick with spider webs they actually catch birds. I like the jungles of Saipan. You always find something. It's unbelievable how many beer bottles the Japanese had. They drank a lot of beer. About half an hour ago, I felt like we need to start veering off to the left a little bit. I'm not sure why I felt like we had to go to the left, but I do see a clearing over there. We're almost out of the jungle, and this is the moment of truth. Have I been able to get right back to the exact same spot we came out of, or pretty close anyway, at least close enough to see the car? I have no idea. Sometimes my sense of direction works. Sometimes I'm way off. Have to get through here somewhere. Vines everywhere. Have to break your way through. That's really a good hiking partner I have over there. Yeah, get through all these vines. I've had other dogs that took on hikes, but they always got stuck. This one's pretty good at getting over the cliffs, getting through the vines. Well, look at that. I don't believe it. There's my car. And we're out. That's where we came from. Can't see it, but a mile or so in there, there's a cliff line, part of Suicide Cliff. We were up on the top of and came back out. Next time I'll show you what it's like inside the jungle of Naftan. I prefer Naftan over Marpi, that's for sure. Never did find a cave when I needed one, but I guess that's the next best thing. Well, my partner is still hungry. We need to find a place to eat. I think right back into the jungle is the best place. Well, we're back in the jungle again for something to eat. It's a little bit drier in here than it is out there, that's for sure. This is my buddy Stewie's lunch. Let's see what you have today, Stu. I think he's gonna like it. Looks like lots of rice, some fish mixed in, probably a little bit of Spam there too. Does that look good, Stu? It's all yours. Dig in. What do I have for lunch? Ah, leftover taco. We certainly could have had a lot of eggs if we wanted them this time. Lots of eggs. We don't care for those right now. It's a little bit too late. He finished his lunch. Now he's trying to get some of mine. You had enough. You had more than I did.